That time it didn't even disconnect like it has been doing, but just randomly just started to go make my streams buffer and stutter and frame drops up the ass. Like, I just disconnected from the internet. Not, like, completely. Like, I was still on the internet, but my stream decided to just drop a shit ton of frames, and my game disconnected. Like, I really don't know what that was just now. Yeah, it's cards are back. Well, there's a bunch of different parts of the stream I gotta sit there and deal with now. Oh, God. I really hate that. Anjanath, please! Snoo Snow! God, I hate that. Now I gotta highlight or edit two parts or render two parts together. Several parts, actually, 3. Because I gotta highlight the other section of Monster Hunter out before my internet crashed. Or my internet didn't crash. That was just now, but my power before my power went out. Really wish I wasn't getting all these dumb issues. Oh, god dang it, you dumb Gajaka! You've had enough time causing me not to get a capture once. Go away. I had some really good luck with those potions yesterday for some reason. Wherever it is you're leading me, come on. Make up your mind. What the fuck are you leading me? Hey, Trico, welcome back. How's it going? I did, yes. I was wondering where everyone went. I had a few people, other people as well, and the moment I beat Half-Life, I noticed you and a few of the other people were gone. I'm like, well, alright. So, I was like, where'd everybody go? I just hope some of the new people that were joining and some of the followers I got weren't just there for Half-Life. Because I was literally knew I was going to be beating that game. But yes, I did. I beat it. And then I started Monster Hunter World. And then I had a power outage already. And then my internet disconnected. So I had... My stream is cut into 3 now. That's okay. I'll just highlight Half-Life and then the other 2 parts of Monster Hunter World. I didn't even really do much. I was just fighting a bunch of just high rank monsters to get parts. And I had some issues already. So I just got to do a bunch of highlighting and then I got to download some videos and render them together. I enjoyed the game. The ending wasn't great, in my opinion. It was just some weird guy talking to me, and he's like, something about him not giving me a choice. I really don't know. Something about him taking the free reins of, I guess, Gordon Freeman's next adventure or something. Yeah, my power went out, and then my internet decided to not completely disconnect, but I got dropped off of PlayStation as well as my stream started dropping frames. So I had to change my internet connection. But the internet, yeah, I just don't really understand that ending. Like, some guy from the first game, at the end of the first game, was like, you have this choice or something. I don't know. I don't really remember. But then the game picks up at the end of the first one, and then the guy's like, you don't have the freedom of choice, so I'll make it for you. And I kind of just... While I just did it, a lot of the times things go in one ear and out the other with me. And as much as I love story in games, unless I play the game a lot, I really don't, like, get all the information. It kind of just goes in one ear and out the other. And then I forget it 2 seconds later. So now we're just doing high rank monster kills to get some parts to make a bunch of weapons if I can. I have a bunch of weapons that I do want to make, but it'd be more annoying and more confusing for me to just go and look at, oh, I need this weapon, and this weapon. I need this parts for this weapon or whatever. So I'm just going around killing a bunch of high rank and then soon some master rank versions of these fights to be able to just get parts that I need. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed some Half-Life, and I hope you enjoy some Monster Hunter. Yeah, because when I saw you left, I'm like, well, alright. Where'd everybody go? I know that other guy was like, yeah, I'll sit here and enjoy this, and then I beat the game, and then he left. So I really don't know if these guys are planning to stick around. I know you've been coming back and stuff like that, so it means a lot that I'm getting a bit more new faces that are going to become regulars. I can get for the catastrophes late. That's a mess. Ah. Yeah, a lot of weapons have gotten upgrades further. I didn't take Nurgi's weapon to the full, but my Diablos axe that I'm using now is upgraded further into the master rank territory. Which is basically what I'm farming for. High rank, so our master, our high rank, so I can be able to craft the weapons up to high rank so I can start farming master rank monsters to get that maxed out for a lot of things. Because there's a lot of axes that I wouldn't mind getting for future fights. I just started a lot of branching paths, and I'm like 3 or 4 weapons in for some of them, and I need to get, and I found a route for farming honey. Oh, that's good. Well, you have the cultivation tree too. You can also cultivate plants and honey there. But if you have an easy route for farming or gathering honey, that's another good thing. But I do grab here and there. But if I need something specific, like right now I'm gathering the cultivation thing at the hub. I'm cultivating honey, herbs, so I can make potions and mugga potions, and I'm also cultivating flash bugs, so I can make flash pods. So I can blind me some enemies by showing Snoo Snoo's stuff. Snoo flashes people. Oh yeah. If you're at the end game, so yeah, oh yeah. You get that actually very early on. When you start in Astera, the beginning, there's like a staircase leading upward. Not like the big staircases that you climb up to the second floors, but right after the beginning, I think it's to the right. Maybe it's to your left. I think it's to your left by where you see the cage where all your captured monsters go. You'll see like a bunch of dudes at a table. There's like 2 or 3 dudes at a table. One of them will be called, like, the chief botanist or whatever. He's an elf-looking dude. You should have already unlocked that a long time ago. But yeah, you can talk to him, and he'll be like, okay, what do you want to cultivate? And you just tell him you want honey and herbs and stuff. Yeah, it's to the left. I thought it was. Sorry, my directions are... I'm bad at explaining unless I'm actually doing it myself. I have a very bad sense of direction as well on top of it. This is why I can't explain things in games unless I'm actively there or doing it myself. Like, I can be the guy who can play a game and then go to tell somebody the controls if I'm not playing it, and I will not know what to do. I'm that guy. Motherfucker. I've always ignored the research. Well, research guys. You mean the investigation guy? Because the cultivation guy is good for being able to farm certain things necessary for crafting, and you just do a shit ton of quests, and then it fills up the box. And then you basically, like, fertilize your plants or whatever mushrooms or anything that you want, so that way you get, like, 6 of them at a time. Because each quest will fill up, like, a slot with, like, 4 to 6 of each item or whatever item you're cultivating. That's just a very fast way to farm them. If you're talking about the guys that give you investigations and the deliveries, that's how you unlock camps, the deliveries. And then investigations, if you start doing investigations for, like, tempered monsters, which are stronger versions of the base monsters, a lot more damage. No, that's fine. It's a lot to offer. The game has a lot of information to gather. Yeah, the Elder Melder. I really use the Melder. But, like, if you do the investigations for, like, tempered monsters, like the Elder Dragons, like Tempered Nurgi and the like, they have, like, boxes, like 3 to 4 boxes. They give these awesome stones. And if you do it enough, you'll get stones for, say, your weapon, the Insect Glaive. Then you'll be able to augment your weapon with abilities like health regen. So that's very important. I know it's a lot to offer if you just started doing all that. And I'm trying to explain that to my co-op friend Supply, who's one of my moderators. And it's just a lot of information. That's one way. There's events. There's events later on that you'll be able to get for certain tempered monsters. But in order to get investigations, yeah, augmentations are great. Like health regen. Mine, I unfortunately got taken off because my weapon's a master rank weapon now. Of rarity of, I think, 12. In order to get investigations, though, you basically just gather footprints. Just go around collecting Nergigante's footprints over and over again. Or even Kirin, the lightning pony thing. And eventually you'll get a shit ton of investigations. And if you get enough footprint tracks, or by breaking monster parts, you'll occasionally get investigations. And then there's a chance you'll get investigations for monsters. And that is one way to fight tempered versions. Because you can fight the tempered version of monsters through quests, but investigations are better ways of getting the augment stones you need. But again, tempered investigations or any investigation are tracked through footprints. You just gotta collect enough and be like, you know, a message will pop up saying you got an investigation. But keep in mind, just because you track a certain monster's footprints doesn't always mean you'll get that monster's investigation. So that's why, like, the boss, the lightning pony Kirin, which is an elder dragon, he basically does not aggro unless you hit him. So you'll basically just follow him around over and over again, and he leaves one of the most footprint tracks. Him and the Black Diablos are one of the best for investigation gathering. Can we stop going away? Damn it, I don't have my flash pods up. Come back down here, you bitch. That's what you get for trying to leave again. It's not even aggroed yet. Oh, this poor thing. I missed with my attack. Excuse me? He hit me after the fact I hit him? Are you fucking kidding me? Man, my stun gem at work here. Woo! Nergi's armor set's good. For your point in the game, Nergi's set's gonna be good for a little while. He also has some good skills on it. I forgot which ones, but I remember using it because the skills were phenomenal. God, that thing got a thrashing. Like, my stun gem kept knocking him over. It's fucking glorious. That, and he wasn't even aggroed for most of that. Where's that trail? So that's a tempered, I think. I wouldn't mind gathering tempered something or other. It's gone now. Gone now. Yeah, and if you don't know how to tell tempered and regular monsters or arch-tempered apart, this set does look very nice. I can tell you, like the glowing blue when the enemy's icon has a blue outline around them, that basically means you have enough footprint tracks to be able to tell certain things on the minimap. Like if you've noticed a mouth icon on enemies, they're either eating or they're exhausted, like they're drooling. That'll tell you that, and it'll show the skull icon above them when they're about to die. When the icon is when their icon has got a purple glow around them, that means they're tempered. Red means arch tempered. I want to find something with critical eye. I think it is. That's critical damage, correct? I don't know exactly which parts have critical eye. I mean, there's a handful, but that's not something I really focus on. While I would love to have it, you can also get gems for it, but I like damage, and critical damage would be helpful. Yes, the skull icon that appears on their heads on the little mini-map, yes, that means you can capture them. That or if they're limping. Because if you don't track the monster's footprints enough, see how he's like got that blue glow around his icon? So when I start beating him here, he'll eventually have a skull icon above him on the minimap. Because if you don't track their footprints enough, you won't get that. And I actually haven't. I accidentally killed the Jagras and the a few times without seeing that icon because I didn't track his footprints enough. Apparently, the only other way to tell is by their limping when they run. Yes, Elder Dragons. Yeah, I wish, right? That'd be great. Goodbye. Oh, I never grabbed the Rathalos tail, did I? That's alright. I broke the part, so it should give me it some anyway. I wish you can capture Elder Dragons. I also wish you could just trap them in general, not so much capture them. They'd just be helpful for some of them. Not that the temper... Oops. See, I didn't even pay attention if I even had the skull icon for him. Plus, these are very early master or high rank monsters. Very early high rank monsters. I'm murdering them before they can even do anything. Because the amount of time me and randoms get to the last phase is probably around 6. Yeah, I would have so many things. I would have so many. Ooh, Bird Wyvern Gem. I would have so many parts for Nergi or Teostra or Lunastra or Valhazic or any of those guys that I pulverized. But luckily, you can luckily there's quests that you could just repeat over and over again for doing them for encountering certain monsters easily. Instead of just getting lucky and certain monsters will appear in the wild. Like, I'm not even sure if you can go out on an expedition and just randomly encounter an Elder Dragon, though. But I could be wrong. I haven't done expeditions in a while. I don't think so. I think it's just random monsters, not Elder Dragons. But that's a good thing about certain monster fights, that you could just do quests like I just did. Instead of me doing certain monsters one by one, I just did a quest with a bunch of them in it. Yeah, I definitely don't think I got the Rathalos' tail. That's alright. Could be wrong. I see a scale in there. Largest crown. Silver crown. Nice. I'll take those. I didn't even notice he was any bigger. Sometimes monsters do have a slight change in size. There are definitely size differences. It's minor to an extent, but you can notice if you pay attention enough. I've definitely seen some minor changes. I did not notice for him. Yeah. But yeah, like, this guy is very useful. Especially once you progress enough to where you get all 4 slots. 4 is the max, which the last one you get in the midst of Iceborne. You have to do a bunch of quests. And you basically have to complete a list of quests before you can get the final one. But once you get that 4th slot, it's very nice. because then you basically just fertilize. I already have the ones that give me the maximum herbs, honey, and bugs, so I basically just click soft soil, which brings up the total duration for these things lasting for 9 missions. And I also increased the harvest box to 50. And after every quest or so, I think you get 1 square, I believe. And then you just collect your harvest, and you get so fucking many. This is basically the easiest way to collect what you want for harvesting. Or foraging or crafting. That and the Argosy, basically the guy that'll come to shop every certain amount of quests. You request him to sell you monster parts, items, or trade-in items, which is an easy way to make a lot of money. And you basically could just get very easy parts from that. Then there's also the Tail Raiders, which are basically little cat friends. I don't know if you've encountered them, but they're on the boat. I forgot what it's called. They're at the research base. You can send out little Tail Raider cat buddies. You can even send out other players' cat friends, AI versions of them, but they can go out and fight certain monsters for you and collect parts too. Very helpful. Since I lost my power, I didn't save what I was... I need to remake Chrome Machina. Huh? I need to take it down to here. Because one's going here, one's gonna go here. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. So I need a face. So another way to tell which is master rank and not master rank is when you see your augment slots, this Legiana Frost Reaver here shows augment slots, that's high rank. See how it doesn't show it now? And it's a rarity of 10? That's master rank. Because I'm not at the part in master rank yet where I can re-augment master rank items or weapons. So, for instance, if we go down to my Diablos tree here, high rank ends right here at the Axe of Demons, and I have the Axe of Hades, which master rank begins here. So it takes away your augment, which unfortunately I lost my health regen augment. So that's another way to tell which is when it begins master rank and when it doesn't. Is basically you just look for this. So like, also another way to tell low rank and high rank is, I believe this is... Yeah, this is high rank. Is when monsters start throwing in the plus. Diablos Ridge plus. So, like, this is lower. I believe most of this is all high rank. But some of these are early rank. And then some of these are high rank. Because the pluses are high rank. So some of these are going to be a mixture between high rank and low rank. But I believe the Diablos tree is should be all high rank. I could be wrong, but... It's a mixture of both, I think, because you need a Monster Bone plus, and I think this one requires a mixture of both low and high, but I could be wrong on that front. But that's how you tell. That's what's gonna make that kind of annoying for me, but I also like that you could just make some weapons out of just random weapons with the hammer icon. You could just make those out of straight up, which is very helpful. So we fought Pookie Pookie Anjanath. So that's high rank, or that's master rank Pookie. I need a Rathalos Ruby. I need Vol's Fang. And then I fought Tobi Kadachi and Jagras. Some monsters don't even have a straight up tree. They have like a combination of certain monsters. Like this has Tobi Kadachi, and I believe also the one from the Veil. The Great Gyros, I believe. But I could be wrong. Yeah, these are all going to be Master Eggs. So me fighting what I'm fighting now for what I want is useless. So I'm going to have to start fighting... versions of these fights that are higher tier. So I still need a Thunder Sack. Well, not quite, actually. Yeah, I do, because I still need to bring it down to here. And then here. So I need to make this one a couple of times. Great Jagras. And that's Master Rank Jagras. I need a Titsy-Yaku. So I can forge this. I already have that going to there. I need, okay. So we just need Master Rank, a bunch of Master Rank monsters. Noted. Noted. Well, there's the Great Jagras returns. So, well, there's Pookie Pookie, him, and the Jagras. He's probably gonna hit like a motherfucking freight train. So I've already died to the greatest Jagras quest a couple of times. He's not even Master Rank. That thing just hits hard. Well, I hope you're enjoying fighting some of the later bosses, though, and grinding for your stuff. I love these kind of games. Farming, while it's monotonous at times, I love grinding. I love turn-based RPGs and action time battle. Active time battle, actually. Stuff like where, even though it's still turn-based to an extent, you can't just sit there, otherwise your opponents can attack you. Kind of like how Final Fantasy, some of the later Final Fantasies are. It's not quite action, like how Kingdom Hearts is or this, but it's still not quite as full turn-based where you can just kind of sit there forever. I love those more than just regular turn-based like Pokemon, but I also love turn-based games, and I also love action RPGs. Like I love grinding and farming in games. I love leveling. It's my thing. It's my jam. These are all master rank. Let's go take down this Puke Puke. Thank God it's not the new Puke Puke. That thing is sexy. He spews shit out of his tail like a bitch. Like a motherfucker. Ooh, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? The heck is that? Oh. How does one get there? Is that a Grimol? No, it's a Wyverian. Oh, I thank you. Thanks for your Dragon Strike nut. That's not what he gave me, but that's okay. Alright. So where's this Puke Pupe at? I see the Anjanath and the Jagras. Well, I don't quite see Puke Puke, but I'm assuming he's over here somewhere. Oh yeah, free meal skid, baby. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm assuming you're leading me to the thing. Oh, it's a weird cat friend. I don't care about your carrier cargo thing. You're leading me to the Jagras? I don't have him marked, though. What the hell are you doing? Yeah, it's leading me straight to the Jagras, not the Puke Puke like I was expecting. Well, I don't want the Jagras right now. Whatever, let's fly back here, because I think he might be at his camp. Which I was planning to go to, but I didn't. Because I thought it was luring me to him. Is there a tempered monster nearby? So I don't see purple scout flies. Or blue scout flies. I see Anjanath tracks. Ah, this ain't the spot that I thought it was. Why does it look different? Why don't I have this thing on my map? Is the thing. tracking Anjanath. The hell? Where's this Pookie's tracks? Perhaps he's up here somewhere? Probably. Well, he's coming my way. Let's head over there then. I mean, I could fight it. How long till he gets here? It's gonna be a while. I hate that they immediately aggro, it's annoying. I thought that was Pookie's camp, but I think this is his camp. Yeah, it looks like it. Yes, it is, but he's not, alright, he's not here. He's not here, nor is his tracks. Odd. Eh, there's some. There's an investigation. So we got Pookie now. He's right there. Investigations. It's weird that I didn't have his tracks high enough. It's okay, master rank, I need to get them up more. Because I need that, I want that trophy for that. I also want to get them permanently on my thing. Old footprints? There's also a YouTube video for easy tempered tracks in the Wildspire Wastes. So you probably just look up easy tempered easy tempered investigations or whatever. I forgot how I found the video. It's a guy showing like a certain path you follow if you want, because there was a quest I needed to unlock by fighting 5 different tier 1 tempered monsters, or threat level 1. Ow. Hey. Jerk. Let me see that tail. Oh. Ah, you jerk. Oh, yeah, got you. Got your tail. Got your tail! Yeah, fuck your roaring, and thank you for giving me your tail. I'll take it. Wish I could flash him from here, but I'm not gonna risk it. Ah, hello, my friend. Hello, my Jagras friend. Quest info. We got 39 minutes. Alright, plenty. Oh, where'd you go? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. I see him now. I'm going right the way. Except I'm going further down, which is not the way I was hoping for. So I thought the path led there directly. So I took it, which it did. So, hello. Would you stop? The fuck, dude? Come on. Stop banging off of him. I know I broke his parts already, it just doesn't make any sense that that's a thing. Oh, you fucking Jagras, I don't need you right now. I hate that that's a thing. You broke his parts and now you bonk off of it like it's some sort of different material. Deadly poison sac, thank you, I'll take that. So annoying. God dang it, Jagras! Where are you heading? To your location, I see. God, fucking asshole. Had to rain in on my parade. Get it? Because it's rain. That's... because the Jagras is aggro to me. And I'm not good at traversing this forest at all. Okay, you pursuing son of a bitch, go away. Hey, come on, come here. Dude. Stop running back and forth. Fucking Pookie, please. Getting really annoying. slap me up, bro. Oh my god, how are you not dying yet? Wish you would stop running back and forth. Look, you're getting more sporadic with your running back and forth, but it's getting old. You know what else is getting old? My fucking bonking. And you again, where is your why aren't you dying? How much health do you have? Look, I get your master rank, but god, I'm gonna end up failing if I don't. Never mind. I have time. I'm gonna end up failing. Oh my god. If I don't tackle this guy fast enough and the Anjanath fast enough. Can I get this, please? Thank you. So I want to be able to do multiple monsters if I can. What? Oh, that was, means I was hidden. It's been a while since I've seen it. Now you're dying. No! Come on! Lay down the trap. Yes. Alright. Got ourselves a master rank Puke Puke. Took us a little. Oh, come on! Oh, hi, Angie. Stupid bugs! Like, there's no reason for you to stop! Well, that was rude. Actually, put that on. Save me the trouble. of wish this baby Jagras helper friend would go away. It kind of looks like he's in my way. Kind of just there. It's kind of annoying. Hey, rude. Ow, 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 ow. Nice. Would you stop that? Seriously, Anjanath? Really would appreciate if you stopped burning me. God, what the hell? Would you stop doing that? Stop breathing fire right now. Just damn. Burning the hell out of me. I rarely ever see you oftenly do that. I almost forgot that you can breathe fire sometimes. But no, I knew he could. It's been a while since I've actually seen him do it. God, what the hell? I hate Capcom. You don't need to bonk weapons off a monster's part. So what if it's broken? It's not like it gains steel and metals and becomes hard as fucking forever. Hard as forever. Because diamonds are forever. That's not what I meant to say. Of course you do. Oh my god. Come on. Always move whenever I'm about to do something. I would appreciate it if you don't charge me when I'm downed! So I can actually get up. That's like, it's really stupid and annoying when you can just get stun locked to hell. In any game. It's really annoying because you can't do anything about it. Come on! If my weapon was away, I could have jumped on them. I totally hit that, but alright. Fuck you, buddy. Oh, who's stunned? Oh, you're slugged. I mean, not stunned. Whatever. They're the same thing to me, even though stunned is being knocked over. It's just... I think that's terrible description. Like, stun in this is when a monster falls. That to me is the same thing as when a monster is exhausted and out of breath. That's the same thing as being stunned. Unless you beat the hell out of him so bad, he gets stunned. Falls over. Like, startled stun. Like, or, you know, like when someone does something so dumb that you're, like, stunned by it. I guess. God damn it. It's not what I wanted. Couldn't just sit there a little longer? Move it, you fucking Jagras! Hello, you engine ass fuck. Jagras, what do you want? God, how much health do you have? No! Okay, good. He didn't knock me over. What the hell, you fucking dinosaur? What the hell, dude? Come on, make up your goddamn mind. Really? Hate it when they... Can you guys fucking stop? Oh my god, you stupid T-Rex! Fucking Jagras, just go the fuck away! Run back in here, come on. Just do it. Yup. Fucking idiots! Make up your mind! Jesus. I hate it when they do that. I really do. It's so fucking annoying. All it is a waste of time. Great. Cat. Ah. I would like it if something hit. God, come on, Snoo. It's gonna take time for the trap to even pop. What? Oh, don't split. That wasn't a thing. You bitch. You fucking bitch. You fucking asshole. What the hell? Hey! Where are they? There they are. Anjanath! You stop wasting my time! Fucking baby Jagras! There, I could use some baby Jagras on Master Rank, why not? There. Wasn't all loss. That Anjanath just wants to waste time. I thought he was leaving, so I was like, no. fight the Great Jagras. How much time do I have left? I mean, I could just... Oh, 13 minutes. I could just check the mini-map. Can I beat him in 10 minutes? These fights didn't really take me that long, but I had 30 minutes, really, when I was fighting the Amunet. And now I gotta get to the Jagras now that he's moved. I hate that you're in a cave. Don't punch me. Stop. Fucking hell, you son of a bitch. Why? Why can't there just be another route up there? What the fuck are you? I know you're up here, but why? Oh my god, you fucking Jagras! Pansy! Pansy ass mother trucker. $300. Holy shit. Oh, you big palooka. You fat lummox. Let me beat the food out of you. Of course I missed. Oh, you're dying, are you? Okay, I don't really know which way he's heading. I don't like leaving tricks because I'm never good at telling which way they're going. Yeah, see, I would have missed. He's going up here. Get ahead of it. Yep. You're mine, you dumb iguana! Hunt fanged wyvern. Wait, and that's not a fanged wyvern? I love how nearly everything is a wyvern in this game. Everything that isn't an elder dragon is a wyvern. I don't know. I just don't understand. Can wyverns, I guess, can just be anything that's got 4 limbs. Doesn't always have to be dragon-like or serpent-like with wings and their hand attached to it. Thanks for the free Magdagora. Unity! I don't know how high that goes, but I'm surprised it's so low. I used to do that all the time. The whole Tail Raider stuff. I really don't care. Unity! The Fury of... Ooh, Melder has a thing for me. What do you have for me, Melder? Chat with the first Wolverine, thanks to you clearing the way for me. Run back home as fast as I could. Let me help you forget the cold and focus on your work, dear. Can I melt for you, Sapphire Star? Oh, thank you. So, these are also good ways to forge your... These are what you augment your weapons with, Trico. Basically, you come into the melding, you go to First Wyverian Ritual. Basically, I got a one off of a Wyverian guy, but I think there's other ways. You could just look it up online how to get easy Wyverian thingies or high accommodations. But the other way to farm these Streamstones is to fight tempered Elder Dragons and the like. And you could just farm those by footprints, by farming footprints of Elder Dragons. Kieran, the electrical pony thing, is the fastest one because he doesn't aggro. And he moves around constantly. And then you just go and check. When you get like 30, like when you get a bunch of investigations, go back and check and pray you get a tempered. Because there's a mission later on. There's several missions later on where you can, optional missions, where you can fight them regardless. But investigations are your best bet. And you get those by tracking footprints. Because then you'll get, like, little square boxes similar to where the Warp Facestone icon, wording is. It'll be, like, purple boxes. And when you beat the quest without, with little deaths or no deaths, you'll get a bunch of Streamstones. And if you're lucky, you'll get your weapon. The one you're looking for is called Shaft, which is Insect Laven Bows. The one I want is X, and I have one already. But unfortunately, I can't upgrade anymore until I've reached a certain point in the game for Master Rank. But yeah. But there's several. I believe I need a Hero's Streamstone. Because certain augments require, depending on which augment you want. For me, health regen. I forget which it is. But I already have... I have one of each. So I'm good. But I may need more. But depending on what augment you want, it's going to require a warrior or heroes. So that's how you get another way to get them. I don't really deal with these a lot. Because it's RNG on maybe some of these. But yeah, it's nice to have. You can also forge gems. Oh, I see. Yeah, see, those will make prints. Celestial Wyverian print. What? I can't make my gems. Where's... I thought one of these was for gems. Huh. I'm confused. I don't know why you're asking. Why is there stream stones? Fanged Wyverians? Bonus ingredients? Fanged Wyverian Wyverns. Huh. Yeah, none of these are going to be open anymore. We're just going to keep letting that collect. The Argosy hasn't returned. Dun, 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 dun. Something is happening. I see. Xeno'jiiva, eh? That's why the music is different. That's right, I forgot that the music changes depending on if you have an encounter with a boss similar to Zora Magdagoros or Xeno'jiiva. It's like a raid fight. This game's an MMO-less MMO. That's what I consider it, because it's got raid-style fights. Or you can do them solo, but it's got fights that are very kind of similar to a gigantic raid boss. So I just need regular Lunastra. Oh, I can make. Oh, I can. Ooh. That has blast, but I can make that. I just need Lunastras and Basilgeist Gem. And Xeno'jiiva Horn. I could go fight Xeno'jiiva now. I haven't done him in a while though. That's right, I need Valhazik's Fang. I need to fucking beat his mouth more. Lord. What? Why is that unlocked all of a sudden? Is that high rank or low rank? These are probably low rank. And then there goes into high rank. I need a Shanos. Yeah, that's low rank. There's high rank. So we need high rank Gerardus. Is that master rank Valhazak? And whatever that is. Most likely we'll add that to the list. And then we'll add this to the list as well. Master Slogbone. Solid bone, sorry. So we have you. We have one here. So we're gonna go down to here, and then you need to go down. So we just need another mighty gear. Take you down further to here, so I need Valhazik. That's base. There, that's higher. That's just normal Valhazik. It's Rathian. Yeah, it's master rank Rathian. Master rank. Oh god, no. Oh, not bad. But the element can't be. Elements are. So it's doing around 1,000 damage if you want to count both the physical and the element. So it's not bad. Ooh, I need a another tough claw. But we can make sabers bite. We can Ember Slash. Ooh, Obsidian Ice Talon, Laravel. I can make this outright, but I need the parts for it. I need. Okay, so we have you. So we already got stuff going here and there for the Rathalos, and then we just need one for the Rathian. So we can just make that, and then we can just have you go down to that and that. So you can actually come to the end. We're gonna go down to here. So then we're gonna take him over here, and we're gonna pop him down to the Rathian tree. Damn, I need. Oh yeah, I need that Titsy Yaku. Actually, I could just make the Rathians. They scrap it. My God, I have all the. Wow. Okay, that's right. I forged a bunch, so I probably should just get rid of them. Because I'm not used to making a bunch of shit outright. Rathalos Shard. Wrathbringer Axe. Why is it changing? What? Very confused. It's the same weapon, but it changes. What? I don't get what the different hammer icon things mean. But it should be one of these, like type hammer icon. What? I'm very confused. Why is there two hammer icons? Son of a bitch. Can't I just make Jagras Rider and scale back? I don't know. Let's try it and scale backwards. So I gotta delete a bunch of weapons then. That's... Damn it. No, I wish I could sell my weapons. Sell equipment, there we go. 'Cause I don't need... I'll keep one just in case. Because I don't want to sell them all and then me fuck up on that.
You got
So this takes a lot of planning and thinking. Because, yeah, I have Jagras Raider. So technically we don't. We can forge this in time. And then I do need a Titsuyaku. I can bring one down already here once I get that. I just need a base Titsuyaku claw. And then I can easily bring it over to here and then bring it down to here, and then I can just bring that with it. So all we need to do is face high rank Rathaloses once or twice. And then go into Master rank Azure Rathalos and Master rank Rathian. They just made this so confusing. That and my memory. Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm alright. What do you need?
Genichiro killed.
Okay.
Uh-huh. I got him down one health bar, but then I died. And I lost the res.
But you beat him, so it doesn't matter. But he's
no,
not.
I haven't beat him yet.
You just said Genichiro killed, but he's not dead. You don't kill him, but...
Got him. I got killed is what I said.
No, all I heard was Genichiro killed.
I said I got killed.
But that's not what I
him.
heard. So, okay, fine. That's not what I heard. But, okay, I don't get why you're having me... I just don't understand why you have me join voice chat just to tell me you
No.
died. Just to die. That's why I thought you killed him. Because you were telling me the good news. But okay. Are you that bored and you wanted to talk? That bored and you wanted to talk? Well, you're playing something, so you're not bored.
I kinda am, but no one to talk to.
You don't need to. I'm just... Okay. Sorry you're bored.
That's okay. What the hell? I should have been grabbed. I was stuck on a ledge. I should have been grabbed.
Don't question it.
Yeah, game mechanics don't make sense. Or bugs.
Makes plenty of sense.
I read that wrong. I read that sweep attack instead of thrust. First health bar's down.
See, you're getting better already. Too many weapons.
When he tries to do that grab, I circle around him and hit him with the zombie firecracker and attack him twice.
That's one way of doing it. See, you develop your own strats. As long as you follow my code of fighting, you develop your own way of doing things.
I read that wrong.
It's a way to tell between sweeps and thrusts is that he holds his sword sideways, and he's gonna low sweep, something like that. When he thrusts, he holds it to an angle vertically. Or horizontally, sorry. He grabs it vertically, pulls back, and then throws forward. When he goes for a sweep, he'll bring it horizontally and he'll sweep it.
Oh, he's halfway down.
However, yeah, it is very annoying and very easy to misread when you're in the midst of a combat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hell no, you're not attacking me with your bow. And you're not grabbing me either.
Just don't get careless with his third phase. It's very easy to beat.
Ooh.
You don't want to sit there and get cocky because you can hurt him a lot more. You want to actually time your lightning strikes.
I misread that. I failed that.
Oh my god. Too many axes.
He jumped into air and went to do a thrust attack. And I failed that. I missed. I misread that again. Don't let me die, don't let me die, don't let me die. Come on. Let me get my posture back. Ooh, your flurries. Come on, asshole. I did it.
You beat him?
No, I did the lightning thing, like you said.
Good. It just fucks him up.
It's kind of awesome, too.
Can be.
Oh, I was right against the wall and couldn't move. He did his grab.
This will lose energy, but I need some parts.
Come on, Ganitro. You'll get me better.
Already has. Better for
I read
enemies
that
similar to him.
wrong.
Better for enemies similar to him, though. Not necessarily everyone, but it does get you better because it gets you open to paying attention more. You still gotta be careful with. You still gotta be careful with Old Man Ishin if you plan to fight him. You'll be better with Prime Ishin because he's similar to him in very, very much of aspects because he does a lot of similar attacks while he throws in skills that you otherwise have already learned. Because Prime Ishin throws in everything from the sword chime thing that one guy was fucking you up with, where you have to block twice. He throws in the Ashina Cross. He throws in the Ichimonji Double. He throws in.
Oh, his posture's so high.
He
Let me be.
throws in grabs. He has a spear and gun. He throws in thrusts. Throws in the lightning in third phase. He throws in everything.
Fuck. Res. Come on, let me kill you. That thrust attack again when you jump into the air.
Yeah.
Dead.
You beat him? GG. Already better. Damn it. Still so much.
And kill. Who's that?
Who's who?
I don't know. He looks like a... tall old man.
Old man. Ishin?
I think. Did we appear in the cutscene after this?
After you beat Genichiro?
Yeah.
Not that I recall. You'll find him soon. You'll find Ishin soon in his house, but I don't recall him appearing in the cutscene at all.
Check out on the body. I guess I didn't kill him. Wait,
What?
I didn't kill Genichiro. What? I fell off. Oh,
He,
that's
he,
right.
he doesn't die. He's immortal.
I killed his first health bar. Not him. Damn it.
What? I'm very confused. What?
I killed his first health bar, not him. I killed him.
You beat his boss fight, right? I'm very confused.
I guess not. I thought I did.
Did you make it to his third phase where he strips his armor?
No.
Then no. No, you didn't beat him.
Oh, dang. I'm getting hurt. Oh, I got hurt.
I'm very confused how you didn't know how you thought you beat him. You know what his third phase is.
I forgot his first phase, yeah.
What? You just told me you did his lightning thing. I'm very confused. Said it.
I don't know. Miss Dragon.
Ah, yes.
I still wonder what that log thing was. Maybe it unlocked if I beat the game?
Say what now?
Possibly. The log thing in the character menu under the prosthetics. I don't know what. Maybe that. It's under combat. I'm not correct. It's under combat.
I have to look at it. You know how I am with games.
That was a sweet attack. Now that's a thrust attack.
You're a thrust attack.
Come on, let me kill you this time. I have 1 res and 7 healing boards and 2 pellets.
Phase 2's energy bag. Excuse me. Aye. That's that. So hard. Ah! Give me that freebie skill. Okay. He's gonna start blowing up the ground. Pretty soon he's gonna do a massive beam. Alright, mid-ear. Let's go. Oh!
That was a sweet attack. I thought you were saying.
Do your laser beam mid-ear.
I have
Get-
one leg. Let me kill you. Other food as I get my. Run away. That one? Keep attack.
I can't move. In this world of... It's Thorn Pod. I'm not gonna be... What is happening?
I didn't need to do it. No. Oh. Let me regain some health. Come on, asshole. You fucking asshole. Come on. Shape two.
Damn it.
Give me that sword. Give me hero. Oh, I went.
Come on, Snoo, go! Ah!
That's a new attack. He ran forward to do a sweep attack. And I'm out of roses. Damn it. I can do it. I can do it. I can kill him. I can kill him. I can kill him. Sound a bit weird saying I can do him.
I mean, you can do it if you want. Just get consent.
And Senpai can use your own stuff.
I don't know that. He strips his armor, for Christ's sake.
I still don't think you're really kidding. I still think he won't.
Maybe not you, but he surely would. He surely would wolf.
You sure not for?
I mean, it's a FromSoft game. It's a FromSoft game. You know how Dark Souls and stuff are. They fuck you all the time.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, hey, chocolate chip. I'm doing well.
I talked to Ted. I'm playing
Genichiro fuck?
Yeah, can you draw fuck?
That's what I thought I heard.
I need a nickname for him.
Genny? I mean, that's basically what everyone calls him.
That one has one rifle.
Ah, you whore!
Let me heal. Let me heal.
I am in your fault. Ah.
I'm gonna call him Genji.
That's not part of his name, though, at all. Not like Genny. How's it going, chocolate chip? How you doing? Ah! You butt slut. Fucking good lord.
Get McCabe, kind of asshole.
God, I miss this music. Oh, that is close.
Play that.
You should have been playing before you got suspended again. Stay off COD. Stay off GTA. Obviously, it's getting you so bad. Whether or not you actually did anything, you pissed off somebody. Just stay off those games. And if you do, don't message anyone. You had to done something. No one's gonna just sit there and bullshit send a report to Sony for no reason. And if it's a little kid, yeah, they hate being killed in games. Well, that's their fault for playing competitive games. Not that GTA is competitive, but caught it. I'm just saying. Why would anyone care about GTA though? That's not competitive. I'm sure there's online stuff in it, but I'm talking about when you're versing somebody. Unless somehow GTA has some stupid shitty versing multiplayer. Elder Dragon earlier today, I hope you had a good day. I did, aside from how busy it was today. You were doing some missions in the Elder Dragon area? Good. How'd that go for you? How did Elder's Recess treat you?
Come on, Guinea. Yes, I'm calling you now.
Genny is what most people call him. That actually
Let's go,
that's kind of part of his name. It's like Kenny instead of Kevin.
Canada, Porky, let's see,
Close enough. Same thing. Just one's an overtime. One's overtime.
and one's instant.
As instant as an Estus flask is. It's the same as Demon Soul, really. Where you got, well, Demon Soul only has the item instead of an Estus flask, but kind of like that, where it's overtime and it's, well, not overtime, but they heal almost instantly. You eat it and it's a set amount of health versus how Estus is like, it's a consumable, but at the same time it also is permanent.
I learned something new.
You learn something new.
Dragon Ball is supposed to end at the end of the
Dragon Ball was supposed to end in multiple parts. It's supposed to end at Cell, supposed to end at, I think, Frieza. It was also supposed to end back in Dragon Ball.
But Dragon Ball Super and GT.
Yes. But it was also supposed to end in Dragon Ball as well because no one was liking it at that point. Well, rip Xeno'jiva! Pretty good. I fainted a couple times. Those monsters are beefy. Yeah, they are. Especially if it's your first time fighting some of them. Especially the Elder Dragons. They were rough.
It's taking this long to kill your first phase.
This
Your
boss
first
was rough when I first fought him too. Yeah, I didn't even carve it. I didn't even cut off any of his parts. I'm not very good at. Wow, yeah, that's right. I forgot how much he gives. I'm not very good at cutting off Xeno'jiva's tail or any of that stuff. That's hard to do for me. Aha! We need just one more. God damn it. Dying light. Ugh. One more Xeno'jiva horn. And I could fucking have my dying light. I'm trying to go for multiple. I'm trying to go from the certain Morax weapons, just so I can have some variety. Plus, as a 100%er, or, you know, I may not ultimately get every weapon to every path, but I play to always aim for everything.
First half bar's down.
You'll work on that, my friend. You'll work on that.
It took too long though.
Yeah, but it's really your first time fully fighting him, even though you've done him a few times already. You haven't beaten him yet. I have experience with him, which is why I can take out Genidro in 5 minutes. You gotta just this is where the aggressive comes in, and by aggressive I mean being in their face and blocking. Rough to you too, sir. And by aggressive I mean being in their face and blocking a shit ton of times.
And got attacking a couple times. Just 2 times, and that's it.
Nice. Well, that's it for Xeno'jiva for now. Alright, we got my dying light materials.
I didn't know your dying light was in Monster Hunter.
It's a weapon supply.
I know, I'm just joking.
No, you're not.
Anyway,
Shush.
Come on, let me take down your second health bar. I still have my res though, so that's better.
So chocolate
time
chip,
I
I
fought-
beat Half-Life, so there that's done now. We can move back to Ninja Boy.
You got
Yay. It's a game Quan requested me to play. Super Ninja Boy. It's a weird It's a weird like side scroller beat 'em up RPG. It's got RPG like overworld, and it's got like side scroller. It's got like it's not really side scroller, but it's got beat 'em up combat similar to Scott.
Oh, that's a bit odd. He
It
jumped
is.
into the air, then. No, Kinito jumped into the air and then do his thrust attack. You see, he does that.
Jumps in midair and does a thrust.
No, he jumps
Oh.
in the air, jumps down, and does his thrust.
Oh well, third phase. Are you on third phase? Because he always in
No,
his
I'm
third.
sec-
Oh, his third phase always opens with a thrust that he jumps at you with. Oh.
He likes spamming that for this attempt.
Oh yeah, he will jump in midair and then land and then do a thrust. He does that.
Yeah. He's just spamming it now, though. And I'm McKinley countering it. I dodge.
Well,
back,
good. If
then
you're
go for it and McKinley counter.
if you're getting that good RNG where he's gonna spam that and his flurries, he really fucks himself up with those. Okay, that sounds cool. How'd you like? It was alright. Some weird guys like, oh, I know you chose your adventure or something for the last one. Well, this time I'm gonna choose your path or whatever. Because the first game's ending had you like, I guess, I don't know if there's multiple endings, but I guess there was like a choice or something. At the end of this one, the guy's like, I'm gonna choose for you or something. I really don't even know. I was busy talking through most of a lot of the dialogue, and it kind of went in one ear and out the other. Like with a lot of story in games, I either play it hundreds of times and I remember the story, or the first time playing a game, a lot of the times I forget it 2 seconds later because of my memory, my short-term memory.
Oh,
So I
that
have
was a sweep attack.
my lighter light. Did they give me a
Thank you,
lighter? That
Kenichiro.
sucks.
Third phase. Let's go. Fuck you. So when he does a lightning attack, jump into the air and block it and catch it and throw it back.
Yes, jump in midair, hit L1 as it hits you, and as you land on the ground, hit R1 to send it at him.
Oh, he just did it. I messed it up.
It's okay. It's very easy to mess up because you gotta jump in midair when he goes to. You have to time it right. So when he goes to jump in midair and he goes to, as he's jumping in midair and you see the lightning in his hand, you want to jump in midair, and then as he launches it at you and it hits you, you want to hit L1, and then you want to land on the ground.
Oh,
Right as you land, you want to
after
throw.
me.
It's very finicky timing. And then there's enemies later in the
Yeah.
game that have like a delayed version of that, where if you jump in midair too soon, you'll get struck by.
Oh, I did the wrong button. I went to jump. I pressed circle. Circle's not my jump button. X, X, X.
You're much cooler now? Well, I always hate when you get a fucked up haircut, but at least you owned up for it and you're not like ashamed by it. I had a fucked up haircut and everyone said I had fucking cancer as a kid. And it was, my closest friends all kept saying I had breast cancer. That's really not a thing as a
Fuck.
That's really not a thing as a kid you want your friends laughing at you for, because that's not a thing your friends should laugh at in general.
Oh,
And it's just like
okay.
the friends I have can fuck off sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really can depress you. And there's a reason why I'm very easily depressed by a lot of things, because growing up.
No. Hmm. Does Bite limit your resurrection limit? Your resurrection? It says
What?
resurrection is not limited to choose.
The little Jizo statue things? Are you talking about the consumable statue items? Sorry, you were breaking out. What?
Am I better now?
You're a little better,
Does bite down limit the resurrection, or does it not? Well,
Oh, you're talking about
First-
the fake
yes.
death? I don't.
the bite down. It's a secret shinobi drug. That's all
It fakes your
it
death.
says.
I don't know. It fakes your death or something. I know. I never
The-
used it.
It's-
You're breaking up horribly.
Ah.
You're breaking up horribly, Mr. Roboto. Uh.
Damn it.
Face like a yada. Jesus Christ! Supply! Your connection is dying horribly. I love going.
Better.
Nah, I mean, better enough for me to hear that, but it's not gonna stay. I don't think. Nope.
Wi-Fi City data's not working for shit. I will be back if you can understand.
Uh-huh. Take your time. I just want different weapon variety, but these two. I just gotta go fight a bunch of fucking monsters in high rank and Master Frank, and that's a pain. Arch-tempered him now. Arch-tempered Zormagdaros. So yeah, I can fight him over and over. Again and again and again. I really don't know if he gives any better stuff or if he's just worth fighting during the, like, limited time that he appears. But you can fight him over and over again. But, like, events are nice when you want to face arch-tempered or tempered monsters. Because you can face...
Yo.
Hi. Like, for
Am I
instance, there's
better
a...
now?
Yeah, you're better. For instance, here's a quest for Arch-Temper or Tempered Nergi, Lunastra, and Tiastra. Very. If you want to farm stones and such, but I have investigations where I can just farm for good.
I need to use that.
Weapon
need to
stream
do this.
stones and such. I mean, look how much Valhazak I have. Jesus. Yeah, I
You
used to
gonna do
grind.
grab attack?
I used to grind Nergi a lot. I know, because I used to grind Valhazak a lot. I've beaten every tempered monster at this point. Well, I think most of them. I believe I have not beaten tempered Lunastra though, but I have beaten tempered Teostra, tempered Kushala, tempered Nergi, tempered Kirin. Even though the tempered Teostra, Nergi, and Kushala were weakened massively, because the quest where you face all three of them, they are heavily nerfed. But I can still beat him normally. He's not that bad now. And
I've messed it up.
I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get every weapon that I would like, but you know, it's not really a big deal. I'll do a little less damage collectively for certain elements. I'll just go and fight a bunch of monsters eventually and get things and such. I'm gonna try my hands at fighting this guy. Well, because I have yet to beat any Arch-Tempered solo, and this guy used to wreck me. He's going to wreck me if I'm not careful because of the poison he has. That's a problem.
Give me my health back, you asshole. Yes, you are. You will be finished after I kill you.
Yeah, Peluvium would be very nice.
That was a sweep. I should have read that.
Evoluvium resistance because he's a pain, otherwise he decreases my maximum health. We're gonna save that as a loadout for him. Alright. I'm a lot stronger, but let's do this. I don't really need to, I just want to. I don't need to do this, I just want to. There's really no extra stuff I'm gonna get out of this. Just fun.
Ah.
Well, I do need to bark from him. Which I can get off his regular and temper bike. But, again, this is for fun. Plus, I think I fought him with investigations for 30 minutes. 30-minute investigations, where I ran out of time. I almost had him beat.
Okay, 4 left.
There's a lot of times where, though, I either died to his poison, though. Or the poison, not his poison. The area's poison. Because where he fucking runs to is a pain. Aha! Free meal, baby. Gotta love that free meal.
Ooh. First phase went through a breeze. Second phase taking a bit long.
Both phases, both first two phases should be about the same once you get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
When
Why
he
are you
holds
auto-saving right there, game?
when he holds his sword horizontally, he's gonna sweep, and then when he holds his sword vertically and he pulls back a bit, he's gonna do a thrust. And then when he kind of does a weird gesture where he kind of holds out his hand, I guess you could tell when he's
That's
gonna
his grab.
Yeah. He's got some very easy tells. It's just a matter of getting used to it. Otherwise, it's pain.
That was a grab. Not grab, a sweep.
And then, when he pulls back a little bit and starts to come at you, he'll do a flurry. Where are you leading me to, you fuck nuggets? You know what? I think he's in the other camp. Let's go to
His
camp.
posture's high, though.
Well, posture
Carry
fuck.
counter.
Posture fuck him in the butt with his mouth.
Okay, time for his lightning phase. That's what I'm
Good.
calling it.
Now don't get careless.
He killed me. No,
Already?
that took a bit damage.
throw on my temporal mantle and grab his footprints while he walks around like a little bitch. I don't like where you're fighting me, but that's alright.
Okay.
Hello. Vol Hazakaka.
How'd you do the reference attack?
Jump in midair, hit L1 when it hits you, land on the right before you land on the ground, or right as you land on the ground, hit R1. And then do the shit he can dash if you're too far away to close that gap. You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it.
Yep. I still have my red after all.
My god, this poison.
And I messed that up. So as soon as I land the time,
Yes,
before.
it's as you land on the ground. You want to hit
Okay.
R1. It's when you jump in midair, and as it hits you, you want to hit L1 to grab it. And then as you land on the ground, you want to hit R1.
Okay. I died for that, but I'll be okay.
It's okay, I fucked it up too, my recent stream of it.
He's killing me though. I had 8,000 defense. I'm at 4.
Not a big deal. Money's not really a big deal.
No. I still have 2 purses in my inventory.
I mean, if you want to try to get everything, like all the stupid, useless elemental gourds and stuff, and the masks, and all the stuff for the scales, and all that, like, you're really not missing out.
Can we counter that? Oh no, you won't do that. I know you have to eat. I know you can eat or I fight you.
Goodbye to your tail.
And maybe I could outmaneuver and trap. You gonna do a flurry attack? You're walking around into a freaking armor statue.
Ah! Check off one hit me, please. Yes, it didn't cut. It didn't take it. Good, good, good. Stop running. Hi, buddy.
Dude.
How goes it? Oh, you
So far.
fucker. Give me that. Valhazik's insane in the membrane. Oh, he's doing this. He's doing that. Yes, I stopped him. Good. Oh, and I broke his legs. Grand. Let's go for the face if I can reach him in time.
First phase beat.
Bye. Sexy.
Time for second phase.
God, that free meal ability. This armor.
Did I do the lightning attack?
Oi! What do you mean you do the lightning attack in the air? You catch it in midair. You do it as you land. Yes, cat, I love you. You're not as useless as I gave you credit for. This guy's fucking me up. Not so much him, it's this poison. Can we get out of here, please? I mean, I'm also fucking him up, so. Touche. This poison really sucks. Don't even get
That's
me started
sweet,
on.
well.
Don't even get me started on what he would do to me if I didn't have effluvium poison resistance on, because his actual the mist he sends out will actually fucking shorten your life bar, similar to Dark Souls 1's. Curse, except without the death, unless you die from it. But still, it's very similar to that, except without the insta-death.
Oh, that's sweet. I read that one.
And then you have to cure it with a item. But I have resistance to it, so I can't be hurt by that when he actually does it. I can be hurt by the attack, I just can't have that blight on me, because it's an elemental blight. See, I really want the gems that gives me all elemental blights resistance, so I can't get harmed by the ice or that or anything. But it's just other skills that I'm taking off.
And go kill Sonic.
What the fuck are we talking about?
I said go kill Sonic. You'll get gems.
Okay, I don't know what you mean.
The chaos gems.
Okay, I don't get what you're referencing that for.
I don't know. You said gems.
Yes.
Gems. Go
Yes.
kill Sonic.
But the fuck are you talking about Sonic for? This is Monster Hunter, dude. Stop. Okay, supply, stop.
Sorry.
You know I'm not. You know I don't really like to joke around with this shit. Stop. You know what I'm talking about. Not my fault you don't really pay attention to Monster Hunter's mechanics and things with gems. All your weapons and armor can put on gem slots that give you unique skills that help you in combat. Motherfucker!
You don't break my phone. And there it goes. He still has his pocket.
Fucking effluvium damage! Fuck you and this damage. It's insanely stupid. If it wasn't for my free meal skill, I'll be out of fucking mega potions. Look, I'm all for making references, but sometimes there's a time and a place. You're just like my friend Reaper Irving. Gets on my nerves. Last thing I need is you to get me in that water there, bud.
Thank you, Dimitrivo.
Sometimes it just procs my pet peeve when people make references like that. Like when you and Kenny were talking about the whole parents thing, and you're just referencing Dragon Ball, and it's like, you do realize the pecking order the pecking order mentions status, and you saying you're talking about the pecking order just means that you should be the one above your parents, which is arrogance and childish. Well, that's what you guys are saying. It's like, no, your parents are your parents for a reason. You'll never be above them. Not until you're an adult where you're on equal footing and you're on your own. Then you no longer have to really...
I did it!
You beat him? Third phase?
No, I did it. I did the lightning attack.
Oh, sorry, that's the kind of, I did it excited. I did it. Well, GG! Which monster is this? Valhazic! It should be your first Elder Dragon, I believe. Wait, no, Nergi is. I believe, if I recall correctly. He or Nergi are your first. Yeah, this is Valhazic. He's the only Elder Dragon that is not in the Elder's Recess. Because Nergi, Kushala, and Tiastra, Lunastra are all... I know, right? This whole area's lore is basically, it's where everything comes to die, and that's why it's all full of like rotting flesh and monster parts and bones and poison, because it's all basically just rotten carcasses. And it's also nice. And it's also the where Zora Magdagross actually wanted to come die. But if that were to happen, it would have caused an explosion in the ecosystem, causing everything to go fucked. And that's why your main goal was to stop Zora Magdagross. And look at that, this guy is absorbing the freaking souls and life force of those fucking things. Or birds. What? So you finally beat his third phase, did you? GG! Now don't sit there and say, oh yeah, I beat his third phase, only to sit there and realize you technically didn't. I don't know what happened there. But GG. Finally. Good job. He's not hard once you... He should not be hard for you anymore. At least that's my experience. At least that's my experience. The first time fighting a boss is really the hardest part, and then once you get used to him, then it's easy after that. The moment I've beaten every of these Elder Dragons my first time, they're now easy. Don't sneeze.
I don't hear you. What the hell are you talking about?
Lots of things.
He's walking outside the window. There was nothing but pure darkness.
Submit! Alright.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Submit!
Hey,
That was... I don't... Is that your Ansem voice? Or are you trying to reference something else that I don't recall?
I don't know. I can't do it. I don't know what it sounds like.
Yeah, Zora is the biggest Elder Dragon of them all. I mean, that thing's a mountain. A moving fucking mountain. But yet that doesn't stop Nergi from trying to eat him. And Nergi is literally the Dragon Eater. He's an Elder Dragon that eats other Elder Dragons. Which is why he was there to begin with on Zora.
It's getting used to though.
Which they should make Nergi similar to how Basildice and Pickle Joe are, the Devil Joe. I call him Pickle. Because like he should follow you more around because he's the Dragon Eater. But he's dumb. But he can pop in from time to time, but he's not as annoying as some of those. Those two are literally the fucking bane of your
You don't
fights.
have to know what the fuck you're talking about.
Dogs never do.
I found Lord Wolf.
You found yourself? Yeah. It's always good to find yourself. It's always good to find yourself. Ah! Is my health regen? Oh, well, when you talk to Kuro at that point, the question doesn't matter. It comes into play when you talk to Owl. Yeah, I don't like when they give you fucking questions that don't actually matter. Did you say Pickle Joe?
Fully?
No, Pickle Joe. As in Devil Joe. It's just another name I call him. It's either Mr. Pickle, Pickle, or Pickle Joe. Because I'm not smart enough to watch that show.
Oh.
Also, I don't give a shit about that show.
But
I've made that reference though. So
What?
I ran into Devil Joe. It looked like a nightmare. Your first
Where do
few
I go
times
from-
fighting him, he can be. Once you get used to him, he's not that
Where
bad.
do I go from here?
You're open to a lot of places. You're open to a few places. That depends. I don't know. I mean, you can go back to Senpo Temple and complete it.
Where do I go from here?
You can go back to Senpo Temple and beat it, but if you're continuing the spot for Kuro, you want to eventually get to the point where you can go out a window and you're
or
gonna
if I
look. You're
got
gonna
an
look
issue.
for. Well, Kuro will.
Right in the main story.
Okay, I was just telling you. And you kept like interrupting. Kuro will talk to Kuro a bunch of times. He'll eventually tell you to go out a window and find locate Ishin Ashina.
And sorry.
Can you get out of this gooky water, please? That hurts. Are you apologizing to me still?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
For what?
Interrupting.
That's fine.
Immerse severance tag.
Uh-oh. No. That attack is deadly, and I wanna get hit by it.
Okay, I'm fine. You go to it. Leave me the way. Can you hear me?
What?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Did I sound robotic?
You did for a second there, but you fixed it. Or it fixed it, so.
Okay, thank you. Follow. No.
Come on, Vol. Get over here, you slipbag.
Over here. Who are you? Okay.
Die, you poor nut. You poor nugget.
Oh, I found Denise's grandpa.
Adopted grandpa.
Ah.
Yeah! Woo!
There's a.
Not sure where to go after the
You
poison
have
pools.
to say undead.
You do have to face the guardian ape. Yes, he is mandatory. Well, I believe if you want the full ending, the actual true ending, yes, he's mandatory. Have you beaten the rest of Mibu Village? I'm not sure if you need to beat a Guardian Ape and the Mibu Village to progress to the shortest ending. But if you do the shortest ending, I believe he's optional. But if you want the true ending, then yes, you need Guardian Ape. But what I'm getting at is there's a boss in Mibu Village which I believe procs Owl's return to Ashina. Sorry if I'm spoiling too much on that.
Oh, you're fine.
No, I'm talking to Chocolate Chip. I know you don't care.
I'm in a 2v1. I'm gonna lose.
3v5. 3v5 me.
how do I kill these things? They're fast and they spam a lot.
Uh,
How do I kill these things?
I don't know what you're fighting.
They look like owls.
Owls?
I mean, they have
Cool.
white feathers.
I told you, just spam attack. Or use fire. Flame vent. They're not hard, Supply. All you do is spam attack. They are so easily to just break their posture just by attacking them. When you're fighting multiple opponents, you can try using firecrackers and then using fire.
Oh, thank you. I managed to kill them. I don't know how I killed them, but I managed to kill them.
Try not, like, yeah, you can block them a little bit, but I don't focus on that. Some enemies, I don't even give a shit about blocking too much. Unless they're doing their flurry, then I either avoid it or try to block it, but when I'm fighting them, I'm just swinging. Because they are so easy to just pulverize when you're just attacking them. It's no different than an enemy without a weapon.
I found this room.
What? You found a
I'll be back.
shroom? That's what it sounded like you said.
I'll be back.
Okay. Sounded like he said he found a shroom. Well, I hope he doesn't get. I don't hope he doesn't trip too much balls. Well, that feels good to actually take care of that, because that was revenge for all the Death Siege caused me. I've almost beaten him before in the past, but never could, because I either run out of time or die. So. See, when it comes to some monsters that I'm actually decent at dodging, it's not too bad. It's the ones that repeatedly move back and forth, like the Tigrex, like, or that he does that tail spin. Like, half the time I'm attacking and I can't really focus on dodging. But when it comes to like even the Anjanath has some issues with me, or I have some issues with him. But when it, or like the Rathalos Rathian. But when it comes to certain monsters that are slower, like him, I have no problem really dodging a lot of his attacks. Unless he catches me off guard and charges into me. But Monster Hunter World or Monster Hunter, I'm not the dodgy guy. That's Dark Souls. I'm more for that, because, you know, enemies aren't as annoying when it comes to fucking moving all over the fucking place. God, if Dark Souls AI bosses worked like that, oh good lord. Unless you're Midir. Midir moves quite a bit. Can. Not that bad. Not as bad as some of these monsters, but he has moments where he is annoying as fuck. Or Gale. But Gale's fun. But he doesn't move, he just attacks relentlessly. But I love it. Okay, we're gonna bring that up to 9.
I'm back. Oh, I can't equip a new ninjutsu.
Yay! For killing Guinea? Oh yeah, you have the
Yeah.
Blood Mist now, I think.
Mm-hmm. Blood smoke.
Yeah, very, very good.
I found this room, but there's nothing in it, I think.
Good. Yeah, it's very good. If you stealth blow an enemy, you can pop that off, and then you can literally use it to stealth blow a second enemy or a third. You can repeat it until you kill all the enemies in the room. As long as you have emblems. It expunges emblems, but it basically makes a smoke cloud of blood that allows you to stealth back into stealth and then repeat death blow.
I found this room, but I don't think I can go anywhere.
My favorite ninjutsu skill is the blood sword.
Oh, I had to destroy the wall.
The mortal bleed. What?
I had to destroy every wall I could destroy.
That, the blood sword and that and the mortal blade are very good abilities. But they expunge
Fucking
a lot.
assholes!
The blood sword does a lot of damage.
Where do I go from Kenichiro's adopted grandfather?
Where do you go from there?
Yeah.
Go back to Koro. He'll be in
Okay.
a library that is now open. And inside there is the Gunfort Keys front entrance. Remember where you fought the dude with the claws that you were having trouble with? That door
yeah.
that you couldn't open, there's a key in that library that Koro opened, and you can access the gun fort from the front.
Get worksheet. Get drink.
Not only that, you should get your you should finally now should be able to say you'll have your next resurrect, because this is where you actually should get it now. I believe. Because you should give him something like the Sakura flower or something, and he'll give you another resurrect.
Get at the end of the phone.
Which means Shadows died 3 times. Woo!
You got it.
Technically twice, because the third death is a death.
How do I get to the library?
Back in the room where Kuro was. He should have opened it. After you talk to Ishin and talk to him a bunch, he'll go back to Kuro where he was. The library will be open. You'll hear him sneeze. You can't miss it. It was that wall that was not open before.
Yeah. So the Sakura dropped it.
There you go. You have your next resurrect now.
When on diaper.
Okay. So we want to take Power Smasher.
Give.
Damn it, I didn't get his fang! That's so annoying.
I
was
gave it to him.
Good. I was trying to break his mouth for that reason.
Oh, did you know there's a new Mountain Dew drink?
No, because I don't give a shit about soda.
It's called a Mountain Dew Rise.
Are they still shit?
No, I never tried it.
I don't care for
Oh,
soda.
Additional resurrected power granted.
I have not drank soda since I was, early college, when I used to drink Sprite.
It said that I had to. May find a key with a.
I drink water,
divination
or for some reason Red Bull. And the Red Bull is only becoming a thing because caffeine is fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm. Ask about the stone.
But it actually tastes good. I don't even really care for the energy it doesn't really give me to an extent. It helps me when I'm really exhausted, but like, I don't know. Then I get weird. I'm weird. My body's like, oh, you're drinking caffeine. You wake up somewhat after like 4 hours of working, and then you go home. Instead of passing out, you're revitalized. And it's not even this, it's second wind. Like, I went to bed at 3 or 4 a.m. last night and woke up at 6.
Wow.
You be lurking? I'm probably gonna get off. It's going on. It's like 11 now for me.
Where do I go?
But, yeah, I'm gonna probably continue this or Rise tomorrow after Ninja Boy. And then I don't have a dentist appointment, so I'm gonna come home and play some Ninja Boy and then hopefully get on some Rise. And then we'll see what we do from there. I do want to get all the axes, but good lord, that's like... I have to take some time off camera to do a lot of it as well, because I don't want to make you guys watch it repeated. Plus, my power went up earlier, and my internet dropped earlier as well, so I got videos I gotta freaking download and edit. Or I could just say fuck it, but I don't really like missing out on content. I like to... Oh, excuse me. Blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I'm gonna get off.
Hop off?
Here. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off here because I want to get some rest. But
Good night.
good night to you as well. Let's see who is naked right now that we can go watch naked. I don't know why I said that. I'm very weird. Let's see who can we what what person is naked? I immediately like to raid naked people. Let's go raise Chris shots. Because he was so nice to come in there. Even though he doesn't stay very long sometimes. But he has been very nice and very, very, very awesome. With his generosity for dropping bits randomly. Sounds good. Have a good night to you as well, Chocolate Chip. Trico. I hope one day you'll evolve into Sceptile.
You're one.
One day you'll become a Sceptile, Trico. Have a good night, guys.
One failed mistake was you.
Whose fatal mistake was what now? Anyway. He is playing... Grishot is playing Call of Duty Warzone. He's a shooter guy. Not particularly my cup of tea, but I like to support people nonetheless. I do not know how
This gun
Spock
is
just
mistake,
constantly
it's a
plays
gun.
Phasmophobia. Good lord, that man and his ghosts. I need to get back on some Phasmophobia. October's a thing. Let's go raid Call of Duty. Thank y'all for joining. Half-Life is done.
Back.
One more game closer to clearing that dumb list. One more game to
Okay.
returning to Final Fantasy.
To the gun fort. I think that's